So hello and good morning students. I again welcome you to your online classes, and today I have come up with this new part of speech, that is your adverbs. So today we are going to study about adverbs. Okay. Now sometimes people get confused with adverbs and adjectives. Sometimes they think that adjectives are adverbs, so they use adverbs as adjectives also. Okay, they're just confused. So actually, what are adverbs and what are adjectives? First, let us differentiate between both. Okay. Now, adjectives actually tell you something about noun. They tell you something about noun. They describe noun. Black pen. So what type of pen it is? Black. And pen. So it is telling you about pen. So this is black is adjective here. Okay. Now, what are adverbs? When you look at the name of this topic, adverb, that is the word which adds something to the meaning of verb, they are called adverbs. Okay. Now, adverbs are the words that provide information about a verb, sometimes about an adjective also, and sometimes even about another adverb. So adverbs are very multifaceted. Okay, it has got so many works to do, and it can do so many works, and it can provide us a lot of information, and that is why we use adverbs. So adverbs are, you can say that, more important than adjectives. Okay, because it gives you a lot of information about the sentence. It also tells you about how, when, where, what. So all these, sometimes even reasons, frequency, how many times. So, and adverbs we are using in our daily life. We use so many adverbs many a times. So let us just see through an example. For example, if I take a sentence like Reena dances gracefully. So how does Reena dance? She dances gracefully. So gracefully, ending with ly. Okay. So this, it is telling you how, answering the question how Reena dances. So she dances gracefully. So that means verb. What is dance? It is a verb, action word. So about dance, gracefully. What type of dance? Graceful. Okay, so gracefully. So how? Just telling you. Now if I say, take another sentence like Reena is beautiful. Do you find any adverb here? No, there is no adverb, because beautiful is adjective. This is adjective. Okay, but if I add Reena is very beautiful. Now what is this? This is adverb. This is adverb. So beautiful, that means here an adjective. So this is giving us information about adjective also. So what does adverb give? It also gives us information about an adjective here. This is proving it. Okay, and here it is describing this verb. So a verb. Now if I take another sentence like Reena very quietly sat at the station and all. You can just complete a sentence. So very and quietly, there are two adjectives. Okay. We can also say Reena quietly sat at the station. Okay, Reena very quietly sat. So very is telling you the extent, how quietly. So another adverb. So this adverb is telling something more about this adverb. So here another adverb. So what is an adverb? Adverbs are the word which gives you information or provides you information about a verb, an adjective or another adverb. So this you have to keep in mind. So what is the difference between adverbs and adjectives? That adjectives, they describe a noun, whereas adverbs describe a verb, or they tell you something more about a verb. So this is the difference. And see, these three things I've told you, that an adverb, it tells you something about a verb. So this you know about a verb. An adjective, and another adverb, here another. I hope it's clear now. Now let's come and discuss our main 5 adverbs, because actually there are main 5 adverbs only. And then apart from that, you have another 5 adverbs. So that we'll discuss later. First, let us discuss the main 5 verbs. So now children, let us discuss 5 main kinds of adverbs. So actually there are main 5 only. Okay. But apart from those 5 that we study later, let us first discuss the first one. Okay. Adverb of manner. It is adverb of manner. Now what is adverb of manner? It tells you about how, like Reena danced gracefully, or she dances gracefully. Mohan speaks quietly. So how he speaks? Quietly. So all these. Gracefully, quietly. So mostly the words ending with ly, they are adverb of manner, but not always. It can be sometimes adjective also. That I'll discuss later on. Okay. So mostly ending with ly, they are adverb of manner, but not always. They also can be adjectives. Okay, like lovely friend. So what do you mean by lovely friend? So lovely word is describing a friend. So it is adjective. It won't be your adverb of manner. Okay. So that way. Now come to the next one, that is adverb of degree. Now what do you mean by adverb of degree? It tells you the extent. Many a time it tells you something more about another adverb. Like the glass is nearly full. Okay, so like almost full. Okay, she is very beautiful. So what is very? It is telling you the extent. Okay, like very beautiful. So very word, all these things, these words are their adverb of degree, and they tell you the extent, how much. Okay, it answers the question how much. And you can see the example, it is like very and all. There are many others that will come across afterwards. Now we also have adverb of time, and it answers the question when. Adverb of time means, adverb of time, it tells you the question when. Like Ram reached Mumbai yesterday. So when did he reach? Yesterday. So what is yesterday? Adverb of time. Okay, it is telling you about the time. Now we also have adverb of place, and it answers the question where. Adverb of place answers the question where. That means like Mohan is going to Mumbai. So where is he going? Mumbai. So the answer is Mumbai. So answering the question. And then lastly we also have adverb of frequency. It tells you how many times. Okay, how many times. For example, like my brother often visits me. So how many times he visits? Often. Or I seldom go to Mumbai. Seldom. Okay, so seldom, often, or twice I have visited Dubai. So twice. How many times? Twice. So it is telling you about the frequency. How many times? So these mainly we have these 5 types of adverbs, kinds of adverbs. Okay. So adverb of manner. How, it tells you how. Answers the question how. Adverb of degree answers the question how much, to what extent. You can say to what extent. It tells you the extent. Okay, it tells you the extent. To what extent. Adverb of time answers the question when. Okay, and adverb of place answers the question where. Adverb of frequency tells you how many times. Now children, as we have already studied about the main 5 kinds of adverbs, now apart from those adverbs we also have these 5 which you need to know. Now these are actually adverb of reason, adverb of affirmation or negation, adverb of focus, interrogative adverb and relative adverbs. Now what are these actually? Now adverb of reason, like it tells you the reason, that why it is happening so. Like I am writing, therefore I cannot talk. Therefore I am going to Mumbai, hence I will not be able to attend the party. So hence, therefore, all these are, they tell you about reason. Okay, like hence, therefore, so these are the reasons. Now adverb of affirmation and negation. Affirmation means saying yes, certainly I will be there at the party. Okay, hopefully he will be there in the party. Then negation, I don't know if he will be present or not. So I don't know. So where no or negative is, what is there? So like certainly or definitely. These are few. There are many other examples. Hopefully, however, all these are. Now adverb of focus. Focus means like a particular thing. Like only Rihanna can give her submission on time, or only Rihanna can do this work, or even Rihanna can do. So even only. Okay, like just so there are many. Like okay, so there are many. Only like even Rihanna can complete her work on time, or only Rihanna can give the submission on time. So anything it can be, or give the presentation. So it is. So these are adverbs of focus, like only sticking to a particular definite thing. Now interrogative, you know this question sentences. So like you can count on like how are we going to Mumbai? So how, or when are we going to Mumbai? So when. Where can we go for picnic? So where. So all these question words, they can, you can call them interrogative adverbs. Now come to the relative adverbs. Now relative, for example, can you tell me the place where Shakespeare was born? Write a sentence. If you write a sentence, can you tell me the place where Shakespeare was born? Okay. Now, where? So, can you tell me the place? Now, this is the main clause where Shakespeare was born. Shakespeare was born. This is subordinate clause. This is subordinate clause, and this is the main clause. Now, what is the work of a relative adverb? Like it joins main clause and subordinate clause. Okay. Now here, so this is the word which is adverb, relative adverb. So this is why, because it is setting a relation between both. It is joining these two, main clause and subordinate clause, and then it is also referring to its antecedent. This is the place. Where? The place. Okay. So can you tell me the place where Shakespeare was born? So this is doing the work of a relation between the main clause and the subordinate clause. That is why we call them relative adverbs. I hope now you must have understood, and now there are many examples in your books also. We'll go through those, and then we'll also do the exercise so that you can understand it better. Now children, let us see the formation of adverbs. Now we have already done in the adjectives, while we are doing adjectives, formation of adjectives. Now many a times either a prefix or a suffix. That means if you add any word in the beginning or in the end, you can change that word. Like for example, happy. If I add un to it, it will become just the opposite, unhappy. Okay. So there are many types. So adding either prefix or suffix. Now here in this case of adverbs, mostly suffixes are required. For example, if you want to make adverb of manner, so all the words are like complete, complete. So completely, complete, ending with ly. Okay. So in this case, like completely. Then if you add ly to the word, it will automatically become an adverb. Okay. Like grace. Okay. So gracefully, gracefully. So now in this you have to remember, like any first there are rules, like any word which is ending with le, like for example, if I say suppose there are word possible or gentle. Now see the word ending with le. In this case, what you have to do, you will have to cancel this e. Okay, and we can make possibly. Ly. Okay, then gently. T-L-Y. So just by adding ly, you have to drop down, remove e, and then add ly to it, and automatically just y to it, and obviously you will be making your formation of adverb is there. Now suppose any word which is ending with, like for example, ending with y, easy, like easy, even angry. So here the word is ending with y, isn't it, this y? In this case, what you have to do, you have to drop this word, cancel this word. So it will be like easily, isn't it? Angrily. In this, what we are doing? We are changing this y to I, and then adding ly to it, and thus you can make adverb of this. Now thirdly, you also have to remember, if suppose you find any word like general, ending with al, okay, general, fatal, take another word, fatal or marginal, ending with al. Okay. Now what are you going to make? Generally. Okay, like for example, so what are we doing? Actually, we are doubling the syllable L. Okay, generally, LLY. Same thing goes with fatal also, fatally. TALLY. We are doubling this letter L. Okay. and just before this a vowel is coming. See, vowel is coming, vowel is coming. So when just before this a vowel comes, you have to double this letter. You have to double this letter L. Okay, see here we have double. Marginally, same thing goes with margin. So we have to double this. So this way also you can make your adverbs. So now let's do the exercise in your book and frame and try to make those words and change into like adverbs. Formation of adverbs. Let's do it. Now students, let us discuss about the position of adverbs also. Now in a sentence, what is the position of adverbs in a sentence? So there are three. Like in the beginning. Now any sentence or any word in the sentence you will find like in the beginning also there are words, in the middle also there are words, and in the end also there are words, and that is what it makes a sentence obviously. And adverbs are so important that these adverbs they have their place in the beginning also, in the middle also, and at the end. So in the beginning, okay. What about beginning? Let us take an example. Like yesterday, I went for a picnic. Okay. So when I went for a picnic yesterday. So this is adverb. So it's coming in the beginning. Now let us see in the middle. Suppose so in middle. The middle also like I often visit my grandmother. Okay, now here often, adverb of frequency, how many times I can often do. And even at the end, like Reena danced gracefully. Sentence we had, isn't it? So Reena danced gracefully, or well, whatever. So this is what in the end. So here you can see that the adverb is coming in the end. Here in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end also the adverb is coming. So all the three places. Now you can come to know about the place of adverbs just when you are in a practice, when you speak. Okay, and if you are into speaking a lot, automatically you can